Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got a Wip and Chat. Today is a stitch with me and I will be catching up with you what I have been doing this week so far. So today I am working on, I will show you, I have called this Merry Bug, but yeah, Christmas bug, and this is from Stony Creek. It's the Stony Creek magazine, and the called for colours, some are the hand dyed. So there's Creek's Colours, Weeks Dye Works and Glisten Gloss, and they also give the DMC or Anchor colours. And yeah, when I first started that, I didn't realise that they had the DMC alternatives, so I just went on the internet and just googled, you know, Christmas red and Christmas green, and just yeah, started stitching it that way. So I have the colours here. So the car here is 321, and these are DMCs, so 321. The green here, these hubs, is 3818, and for the white, the snow, I've used B5200. These stalk things here that are going to be big lollipops, I have used the called for, and the grey here is the called for, the DMC alternative, should I say. So yeah, some of them I have changed, and like I said, I didn't notice at the time. So let's get going and I will tell you about my week. So Monday, first of all, so I had the dentist on Monday. It was just a checkup just to see how things are going. And yeah, overall the dentist was pleased. He has given me some more some different toothpaste to try. He said yeah, I think you need to use a higher fluoride toothpaste, so he subscribed me some of that, and then I go back in 3 months' time. So let's have a look at the details for Monday and how that day went when the needle wants to come back up. So excuse me. So I woke up at about 9 o'clock with my husband's alarm. I forgot to set mine actually. So yeah, I woke up with his alarm at about 9 o'clock, had my coffee, played my games, and then fed the pets and got them sorted before we left. So what time did we leave? We left at about 11 o'clock. Yeah, we left about 11 o'clock. Went down for the bus. So we got down into town, and then we had about a 10-minute wait for the bus from town to the dentist. So the bus stop is right outside the dentist's surgery. So then when we got to the dentist, we were about half an hour early. So they ask you to come at least, you know, 10 minutes before the appointment if you've got any paperwork or they need to ask you any questions. So we had half an hour. So we went down to the supermarket, we went down to Morrison's, and we picked up something for tea. So yeah, we went and did that. I went to the dentist, and like I said, he was overall very pleased. So then, yeah, we just headed back home. So from the dentist down into town, and then from town home. What time did we get home? It was about 3 o'clock. So yeah, we'd from, you know, setting off home at about 11. We then got back home at 3. So yeah, we weren't out too long. So then what did I do? So we got home, I fed the pets, got them sorted, walked, and then we just chilled in front of the TV for a little bit until tea time. So about 3:30, we put things in the oven, you know, that needed to be, that needed to be heated through. So I had a chicken leg, a plain chicken leg, and a couple of onion bhajis. And Oliver had the same, so our youngest. And Mark got, from the same counter, he got a Cumberland sausage. So like one of they come in the spiral, don't they? But they'd cut them into chunks when they'd cooked them to sell individually. So he got himself a section of Cumberland sausage and some spring rolls. So yeah, that's what we had for tea on Monday. And then what did I stitch? I stitched the Christmas cuckoo clock in the evening, the clock face, the pink one. So yeah, I stitched on that and then headed to bed and watched some YouTube. Then on to Tuesday, I woke up at 9 o'clock again. I just woke up, no alarms or anything. I just, yeah, woke up at 9 o'clock, had my coffee, played my games, and then I was waiting for a phone call. They should have phoned at 9:30. But yeah, it was a little bit later. Well, it was an hour later. It was 10:30 by the time they rung. So I sorted out that phone call. Sorry, sip of coffee. I seem to have a very froggy throat today. I don't know why. So yeah, sorted out that phone call. Then I went and had my shower, and then by the time everybody else had had their showers, it was lunchtime. So for lunch I had a tuna mayonnaise sandwich, and then in the afternoon when I came up here, I was stitching Santa's hot air balloon. So I stitched on that till about 2 o'clock, and then it was pet feeding time and walked Ted and got that done. Came back up here for a little bit. So yeah, came back up here for a little bit, and then for tea we had cheeseburgers. So some nice burgers from the deli that Mark cooked on the grill, on the George Foreman grill. So we had that in some burger buns with cheese, and they were really nice. So we had those for tea, and then in the evening I stitched a bit more on Santa's hot air balloon. So I was stitching that a little bit, and then headed off to bed, and I was watching some more YouTube. So then Wednesday is shopping day. So yeah, go down into town and get some snacky bits, and then at the top of town there's the supermarket that we get bits from. So Wednesday I woke up at about 8:30, had my coffee, played my games, waited for Mark to get up and for him to have his coffee, and then we set off to town. So we headed down to the bus stop at about 9:30, and we thought, you know, we'd have about maybe 5-10 minutes to wait for a bus. No. A couple of buses missed. I'd say at least 2, maybe 3 buses missed. And yeah, by the time we'd actually got on a bus, it was like an hour, well, 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes later. So yeah, at least 2 buses missed. So we were waiting at the bus stop, freezing cold, and Mark kept checking the app on his phone. You can see if your bus is on the route. So yeah, he was checking the app and doing that, and he's like, I still can't see one on the route. So yeah, at least 2 buses missed, because they should be every 20 minutes. So yeah, like I said, it was at least 40 minutes after we'd reached the bus stop that a bus actually came. So, but yeah, we warmed up a little bit on the bus, and yeah, got into town. So we went off and did our shopping. So did the usual route. So pound shop, Home Bargains, and then up to the supermarket. So up to Sainsbury's. And it's a little a smaller store compared to others in the UK. It's like a little drop-in, a little pop-in shop. So yeah, we did that and then got a taxi back home from there. So what time did we get home? Did I write? Oh no, I'm getting my days mixed up, Anna, again. So Wednesday, so shopping day, we get a taxi down into town. So yeah, that was another day that we were delayed at the buses. So Wednesday, shopping day, we get a taxi down to town, do a shopping, and then get a taxi home. So yeah, I'm getting myself all confused. So yeah, it was about 9:30 when we got the taxi. Yeah, about 9:30, and then we got home around 11 o'clock. should pay more attention to my notes. I've got them over there. They're over there. My notes are leant against the wall, so I should pay more attention. So yeah, got home about 11 o'clock. So I put the shopping away, and then sat and had a coffee, warmed up a little bit, and then got on with lunch. So for lunch we had scones, so the sweet scones with sultanas, and yeah, cut them in half and yeah, have it with butter. So that's what I had for my lunch. And then in the afternoon I came up here. So what did I stitch Wednesday afternoon? I stitched a little bit more on Santa's hot air balloon. So I wanted to finish the strand, the length of thread that I had. I think I put maybe how many stitches? Maybe 20 or 30 more stitches in the section I was working in. So I did that, and then it was pet feeding time. So got the pets sorted, walked Ted, and then came back upstairs. So what was I then stitching? I stitched on Santa brought a Christmas gift. So I was stitching on that for a little bit before tea. So for tea we had the pre-made sandwiches that we bought in town. I got a tuna salad roll, so I had that for my tea. Turn it over so I tap the thread. So yeah, I had that for my tea, and then came up here for the evening and I was stitching some more on Santa brought a Christmas gift. And yeah, while we were waiting for the youngest to get home from college, he then had to get his shower, and then he had to get his tea, and yeah, so yeah, we were doing that. And then yeah, I headed off to bed and I was watching some YouTube. So I did that. And then on to Thursday. So Thursday morning I woke up at about 9 o'clock. Had my coffee, played my games. Get that back up, get the loop. Oh, catching my thread. So, yeah. Had my coffee, played my games, fed the pets, washed up, and then I needed to walk on to the chemist. I had to go pick up the prescription for the toothpaste, and while I was there I picked up Mark's for his diabetes and stuff, so I had to pick up it. Yeah, while I was there I picked up his repeat prescription. So yeah, did that. then I got back home and was just chilling out, watching TV a little bit before lunch. For lunch I had some more scones, so had those, and then I came up here then for the afternoon and I was stitching a little bit more on Santa Brought a Christmas Gift. So I was stitching some more on that. And then 2 o'clock, pet feeding time, get them sorted. And then it came back up here, stitched a little bit more. And then at 3, went down and we're working out what we're having for tea. What do we have for tea? I don't know because I haven't actually written it down what I had for tea. I don't know. Let me have a sip of coffee and have a think. What do we have for tea? Try to think. I don't know. I can't think. I'm trying to think what we could have had. It's like I said, I didn't write it down. I'm trying to think. Oh, what did we have? I can't remember. I really can't remember. Trying to jog my memory and think what we had in the cupboard or in the freezer. I don't know. What did we have? I really can't think. I don't know. I can't remember what we had for tea. But I do know in the evening I would have continued working on Santa Brought a Christmas Gift. So yeah, that's what I stitched that evening. And then yeah, headed off to bed and watching some YouTube. But no, I really can't remember what we had for tea. I really can't. But yeah, then on to Friday. So Friday we were back at the dentist again. So it was Mark's appointment this time, and they wanted to check the impressions that they took for a set of dentures. So they send a wax form that can be you know, shaped and filed, and basically what I watched the dentist do was basically get one of those you know, the wallpaper scrapers, and he heated it over a like one of the Bunsen lamps. He heated it over that, and he was flattening it and shaping it, and then he got all these other tools and he was shaving it down and scraping it, and you know, kept taking it in and out of Mark's mouth. And so basically, yeah, they wanted a better shape for when they make the proper dentures. So yeah, he was there having that done. So yeah, that was Friday. That's, yeah, basically what the dentist appointment was for. So let's have a proper look at Friday then. So woke up at 9 o'clock, and then about 10 o'clock we went down to the bus stop, and this is where we started having problems with the buses. I thought was Wednesday, and it's, yeah. So like I said before, 2 buses missed. So we were stood freezing at the bus stop for about 40 minutes. Like I said, 2 buses missed, so yeah, by the time we'd got on the bus, yeah, we were frozen. So yeah, we warmed up a little bit on the bus, and then yeah, got to the big bus station in town, and then we had about 10 minutes to wait for a bus to get to the dentist. So like I said before, the bus stop is right outside the dentist's. But yeah, we got there half an hour early. So yeah, went and picked up something for tea. The same again as what we had last time. So yeah, went to the dentist, and yeah, Mark got that done and shaved and shaped, and yeah, so the wax form got sent back for hopefully for the denture to come back formed, and yeah, shouldn't have any more problems unless they need to do another wax form again. We don't know, we'll have to wait and see when he next goes back, which is the beginning of December. So yeah, he's got to wait for that to come, and then yeah, back again at the beginning of December. So yeah, like I said, we did that. So yeah, we set off about 10 o'clock for the bus, and we got home, I don't know what time we got home. I'd say maybe about 2, 3-ish maybe. But yeah, so we got home and we still had Friday jobs to do. So I still had the bedding to do. We all still had showers to have. So yeah, got that done and sorted. And then we sat and had tea. So I had the same tea again, a chicken leg and a couple of onion bhajis. So yeah, had that for tea. And then after tea, I recorded my floss tube. So got that done and uploaded and released for everybody to see. So yeah, did that, and then I was stitching on this merry bug, Christmas bug for the rest of the evening, and then yeah, headed off to bed, and I was watching some YouTube. So then on to Saturday. So Saturday is cleaning day. So, but yeah, we normally, you know, as the days go on, you know, you wipe surfaces down and stuff like that, but you know, it always needs a good dust and a wipe around and sweep and a vac and a good mop, and so yeah, that's Saturday cleaning. So Saturday I woke up at about 10 o'clock. Sorry, I have a drink of coffee. So yeah, woke up about 10 o'clock, had my coffee, played my games, fed the pets, washed up, and then I wiped around the kitchen, including the windowsill. The windowsill doesn't always get done, so I made sure the windowsill got wiped. And then I got on with my usual jobs. So wiped around the bedroom, got that all sorted, and then cleaned the bathroom, got that all done. And then we were waiting for our youngest to finish off a bit of mopping he needed to do. And we got on with lunch. So lunch on Saturday was cheese sandwiches. So we all had a cheese sandwich, whether it was sliced, grated, you know, we all like it different ways, but yeah. So cheese sandwich for lunch, and then I came up here and I was stitching a little bit, and then Mark come to me and he said, I think there's going to be a bit of a delay on the Asda delivery, the food shop delivery. He says, I've just checked the tracking and it says it's still being sorted, so it hasn't even been packed, it hasn't even been put on a van. I think I'm going to have to ring them. So yeah, he rung them and they checked it and said, yes, it's on a van. It's, you know, I don't understand why it's saying it's still being sorted, because according to our system it's on a van and it's on the way to you. So it's like, right, okay. And yeah, I got to an hour later, he had to ring them back again because the tracker thing had changed, saying that there seems to be a problem and I don't think we're going to be able to deliver your food today. So he ended up ringing him back again, and the same, you know, according to our system, you know, it's still on the way to you. And yeah, he was back and forth with them all afternoon, and every time he rung, said, no, it's on a van, it's on its way to you. You know, the driver's got a route, he's got his order to deliver in. It's still on its way to you. Well, yeah, the original delivery slot was between 12:30 and 1:30. It got to 7 o'clock in the evening and the delivery still hadn't come. So it's like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Is customer service still open? Am I going to be able to get hold of anybody? I'm like, all you can do is try. So yeah, he did manage to get hold of somebody. Customer service was still open. And yeah, it's like explaining, you know, what time the original delivery slot was. It's how many hours later. And they just tried to fob him off again and just say, it's still on a van, it's still on its way to you. It's like, well, you know, we need what's in the delivery. You know, bread and milk and, you know, food for meals and yeah. And yeah, the customer service person just kept repeating over and over, it is on a van, sir, it is on its way to you, I'm really sorry. And yeah. So yeah, guess what, 10 minutes later we had a phone call from the delivery person saying, you know, good evening, I understand, you know, what's going on, and we are 10 minutes away from you. Would you still like your delivery, or is it, you know, too late in the day now? Have you found, you know, whatever alternatives to your food? And, you know, basically you're still wanting what's on the van. And Mark's like, yes, please, we need the food, we need the milk and the, you know. So yeah, that was a whole thing Saturday. That really was a nightmare. I could just feel him just getting so cross with it, and just, you know, we just want the delivery. We need the milk and the bread and the, you know, we had pet food in the delivery as well, and we needed it. It didn't come till, I think the van turned up about 8 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, from the original 12:30 to 1:30, when we should have had it, to 8 o'clock in the evening. That's just madness. But yeah, I was just, yeah, just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it got sorted, it came, and then everything calmed down. So yeah, we were able to chill, and I was stitching, and I think Mark do a recording? Yeah, I think he did like a 10-minute recording he needed to do. So, but yeah, so that wasn't the best yesterday. But yeah, in the end it came. So, but yeah, so then after all of that, then yeah, stitching a bit more, and then headed off to bed. So yeah, I was watching some YouTube last night, and so then on to today. So today being Sunday, got up, had my coffee, played my games, fed the pets, washed up, had my shower, and then I was helping Mark with Sunday dinner. So he'd already been getting on starting the sausages. So for Sunday dinner we had toad in the hole. So basically it's Yorkshire pudding with sausages. So I can actually show you a picture, and I'm going to use this picture as my thumbnail for today's video. Yeah, don't ask. It turned out beautiful. It looked amazing when he got it out of the oven, when he showed me. But yeah, that is toad in the hole. So it's Yorkshire pudding batter with sausages. Beautiful. Yes. So yeah, Yorkshire pudding is basically it's very similar to a pancake mix. It's but it's savoury rather than sweet. And yeah, so basically he just he'd already cooked the sausages and then just poured the batter mix in, and yeah, it rose beautifully. But yeah, that's going to be today's thumbnail for the video. So yeah, toad in the hole, Yorkshire pudding and sausages basically. So yeah, that was today's Sunday dinner, and yeah, I'm not the best with sausages, but yeah, but that looked so good. I don't know what it is with sausages, but yeah, normally I will eat them, you know, like if it's in a breakfast, you know, like a fry up, I will eat one or two maybe, but that looks so good, and it was nice. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, toad in the hole for Sunday dinner, and just poured some gravy over the top, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was delicious. So yeah, tidied up after Sunday dinner, made a coffee, and came up here and got set up for this recording, and yeah, here I am recording for you guys. So that is this week caught up. So I will show you. Basically, I have got all this now filled in. What did I start over here somewhere maybe? And I've filled all this in while I have been chatting with you guys. But yeah, basically that is it for this week. So we are all caught up. I've got a little bit more stitching done. I am going to be doing another video after this one, but you might not see it until tomorrow. Might release it tomorrow. It's a subscriber. It was part of the Peter Rabbit cross stitch. We got offered a cross stitch book of some spring or summer themed stitches and some other patterns. So basically a book that was offered as part of the subscription, but you had to pay for it. I think it was $12.99. You had to pay extra, but yeah, it was part of the subscription. So they offered the books. You could opt out, I think it was an option when you first subscribed, so you could opt out of extra things that were offered. But yeah, if you didn't want the book or you couldn't, pay that extra, you could phone and opt out, but Mark said no, get it, So yeah, that is the video that I'm going to be doing straight after this one. But yeah, like I said, you're not going to see it till tomorrow. So I can show you the cover and what it looks like. Just give me a second. Sorry for the crinkling. I'm going to get it out of the packet. So basically, this is the one. So The World of Peter Rabbit, Beatrix Potter, cross stitch, beautiful projects to stitch and share. It's Life is Good in the Garden. So I love that one that's on the cover photo. I would hazard a guess that that is a Stitch Rovia, but I don't think in these books or even in the magazine itself it doesn't give the designer credit. So when I do this video, once I've uploaded it, I'm going to post it on Instagram and tag UK designers and just ask them if, any of these designs yours, because I would love to give you credit for them. Because, yeah, Hachette doesn't. Like I said, I know that in the Disney one that they did, Doreen Jones did quite a few of the extra projects that were in the magazines, other designs and things like that, and she would share it on Facebook and Instagram saying that you will find my designs in this issue of the Disney cross stitch. So yeah, I know she did post, but I don't know, like I said, UK designers, but I would hazard a guess that that is a Stitch Rovia, Emma Congdon. But yeah, I am going to do a flip through, and like I said, try and tag those designers on Instagram, and yeah, I would love to give them credit for their work. But that is everything for this video. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you have a fantastic week next week. And remember, guys, in a world where it can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.